guys, Nay here, and I am back for a little while. I have some news to tell you, and it's not good news. And I just want to say first, before I say anything, I am sorry. I really am sorry. It's not something I really want to do, but something I have to do. And it's just the way my life has turned out at the moment. I'm just going to let it just get out. Because I can hold off for as long as possible, but it's not going to make it any easier. I have decided to stop scrapbooking for now. This is a very important point I want to let you all know. I have decided to stop scrapbooking for now. It doesn't mean I'm going to stop scrapbooking forever. I have just decided that with where I am in life at the moment, I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on being healthy and happy and creating the best person inside and out I can be to try and have a child. We've been trying to conceive for 2 years. It has taken a huge emotional toll on both of us. Not our relationship is still as strong as ever. Just on ourselves personally, it has taken a huge toll to the point where I've fallen out of love with scrapbooking, and it's not what it used to be for me. Scrapbooking for me has always been a creative outlet. Yes, I do document memories, but I use it more as a creative outlet, a way to de-stress, a way to sort of clear my head at the end of the day. Probably about a couple of months ago, 3 months ago, that kind of stopped. The beginning of the year, really January, I was given some really amazing opportunities. I was really fortunate to be invited to teach at big picture classes, and I had started working on my classes that I was going to be teaching there. Huge honor, the biggest thrill of my entire scrapbooking career, honestly. Like, I was so excited, so excited. And then after being let go from the Felicity Jane design team, which really upset me, and I really that's when the cracks started to show, because I just sort of doubted my creativity and whether I was actually good enough. And I know every single person does that whenever they're denied a position on a design team, and it totally shouldn't be like that, but we are only humans and that's how we feel, right? There are no hard feelings towards Felicity Jane whatsoever. I still love their company and the amazing paper products that they produce and how unique and individual they are, but unfortunately it wasn't a match for us, and I think that was the world telling me to slow down. Fate, if you would call it that, and life were making the jump for me and telling me to slow down. I ignored that, and of course got the big picture classes. And then also in February, I was lucky enough to get a position on the Hip Kit Club design team, and I was over the moon, overjoyed, so excited. February was an amazing month for me, but then I had my surgery mid-February, and I will be talking more about that over on the Nay Daily channel, which is my vlogging behind the scenes kind of channel. You can check out all that kind of stuff there. But after that, I kind of lost momentum, I kind of lost passion, I kind of lost everything. I don't think it was the surgery, I think it was the hormones that I was on. I'd been on quite intense hormones for the last 6 months, October all the way through to April, all the way through to April. By April, I was a crying mess. Every single day, I was crying. I'd be in here crying, I'd be in my husband's arms crying, I'd be on the phone to my mother crying, and some of the times I wasn't even upset. Some of the times I was just having a normal conversation and I would just start crying. Like, not just crying, but bawling. Like, bawling my eyes out, crying, sobbing, just inconsolable. And that's not the kind of person I am. At all. At all. I am incredibly happy, incredibly outgoing, incredibly everything. Even though I'm an introvert, I'm very outgoing. And this just wasn't me. And I knew at that stage that being on all those hormones was not a good thing. And I sort of cut them out this month, and I'm on 100% healthy eating, herbs and supplements, and Chinese medicine, acupuncture and exercise, and it is the best thing. Like, I am feeling amazing, so good, and I don't ever want to go on drugs again. I don't want to do IVF, I don't want to do any of that. more of that on Nay Daily channel. But it works in ways with my creativity because of all those emotions, because of those feelings. I lost touch with scrapbooking and the creative process and the stress relief it used to give me. It became more of a chore as I focused more on simply just getting through the weeks, doing my Hip Kit Club videos and also working on the classes that I was doing. It just became too much. And once I had figured out why it was becoming too much, I gave it 2 months. If you had noticed, I had only been producing the videos on the YouTube channel that were for Hit Kit Club. I wasn't making any more videos. I wasn't creating anything else other than that because it was part of my commitment. And then mid last month, I decided to contact both of these companies and tell them, unfortunately, I would not be able to continue my commitments with them. I was very sorry, but these were the reasons. They were both very understanding. I had invitations back to come back once I was creating. So beautiful, so lovely. But the tension, as soon as I had contacted them and they had accepted that I was no longer going to be able to create for them, it just lifted and I felt so good. I felt amazing, and it was just one thing less for me to worry about. Just one thing less. And that's what I need right now. I need to sort of clear my mind, do the things that excite me, do the things that I enjoy, do the things that I love, I'm passionate about. And unfortunately at the moment I'm not passionate about scrapbooking. I really need to focus on myself and getting myself to be a better person and 100% physically better. It's really weird to talk about this because it's not a disease. I'm not dying. I'm not, but it does take a huge emotional toll on you. And it's just really, really hard. And when you're experiencing so many emotional highs and lows and all these different feelings and emotions, it tires you out physically as well. But yeah, that's the long and the short of it. That's what's happening. So I am stopping scrapbooking now indefinitely. I don't know when I will be back, but I will be back. I won't stop creating. I will continue to create things, but I may not be using this channel. So like I've said before, if you want to check out what I'm doing and keep up to date with what I'm doing in life, jump on over to Nay Daily. That is where you'll see me from now on for a little while until I sort of get back to creating. And who knows, if I fall pregnant, I might want to do a scrapbooking baby album. I don't know what's going to happen if I fall pregnant. That's the big thing at this point. In light of all of that, if you can't see from the chaos behind me, I am actually having a huge de-stash sale. I'm going to run it more like an auction so that you bid on how much you're willing to pay for these items, these kits that I make up. Simply because last time I did this, I posted the videos or the photos and people were so quick to comment that other people didn't really get a chance to comment and get their hands on items. And it always seemed to be the people with the stronger internet connections. And I really feel for those that have crappy internet connection because I live on the Gold Coast. I live in a city and I'm still on ADSL too. We're hanging out for NBN, cable internet. So I do understand how frustrating it is when you really wanted to sort of have a chance at getting some of these products and you just can't because of your internet and it's nothing that you can do to control. So to avoid disappointment, I'm going to run them as an auction. I'm going to post live videos, and then when I say go, you can auction in increments of whatever I specify. And the highest bidder at the end of 2 days will get that item. I'll go to the post office the following day and get weights and postage amounts and then invoice you for the whole amount and the postage. You pay me, I send to you, done. Now, it's a huge, 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 huge sale. I still have to go through my Rascog. I still have to go through a few boxes in my Expedit unit. But there are I have a washing basket just here, chockers, completely full of different embellishment packs. There's some albums. There's a 12x12 We Are Memories Keepers album. There's a Felicity Jane album. There are Rebecca Higgins albums. I have a whole stack of paper behind me here, which is probably up to my hips. There's a whole different variety of paper packs in there. Things start off at low, low prices, but being auctions, you sort of have to keep watching these items and keep bidding if you really, really want them. There are some brand new products in there that I haven't used. I have a whole collection of Oasis that I've never used. A lot of the current collections as well. I have a lot of full collections that have bits and pieces missing, but they're still really good collections. So yeah, that is going to be happening this Wednesday. So if you live internationally, get onto Google, type in like, you know, Wednesday the 24th of May, 7 p.m. That is when it's going to be happening, and see the conversion for your country, your area where you're living, so that you can be online, be on Facebook. It's on Facebook, and a Facebook event. Go to the Hey Nay Daily Creatives group and you'll find the link there. Get in there, get some awesome bargains. I'm happy to send internationally. That is it. I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. It is not the easiest thing to do in the world, but I think it's the right direction for me at this point in time to take this break. And I just want to thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for all the support, all the friendships, all the everything that you have given me over these years on this channel. Honestly, I couldn't do it without you. I've made some real amazing friends here on YouTube, and I love you all to pieces, and I would really love it if you could come and support me on my Nay Daily page, because you mean the world to me. Just seeing your comments on my videos and just knowing that you're there to support me just really mean the world to me, more so than anything else, you know. Like, everyone starts off with this thing of being a YouTube star, of being popular on YouTube, on getting those subscriptions. But to me, you know, now that I've lived that, not dream, I would never say that I'm a successful YouTuber at all, but to have that community of people that do genuinely love and support you and are inspired by you, and it just means the world to me that you're all there. And I don't want to lose that connection, that friendship that we all have. So please, if it sounds like I'm breaking up with someone. I did film this video once before and I've lost the footage, but I was sobbing. It's the second time I've cried this month, as opposed to every day last month. But yeah, I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope you'll follow me over on the Nay Daily channel. It would mean the world to me. Don't forget to jump over to Facebook and join the group and get in the event and buy some awesome goodies. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you maybe on the Nay Daily channel, maybe here if I decide to create something. Either or. This channel will be staying up. It's not going anywhere. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It means the world to me, and I will see you all sometime. This is the final kiss for now. This is it. I love you all, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Bye-bye.